Let's get something straight right out of the gate. There is nothing complicated about what truck drivers have been asking for when it comes to hours of service. We've been asking for one thing: control. Control over our own fatigue, our own rest, and our own workday, and the ability to break up that 14-hour clock without being punished for trying to stay safe. But instead of giving us a simple, permanent flexibility rule, the FMCSA has once again thrown together this thing they call the pilot program. Dun, da, da, da. And like everything coming out of Washington, it sounds good in a press release, but it starts falling apart the moment you put real world miles on it. Here's the truth, straight, unfiltered, and fact checked, as I always do. Number one, the split sleeper has never been the goddamn problem. Hello, FMCSA. Hello, bureaucrats. The 14-hour rule is the problem. Every driver knows it. The FMCSA's own 2011 to 2020 public comments showed that 80% of the drivers, that's a big chunk, said that the 14-hour rule, not the split sleeper, caused fatigue, pressure, rushing, and unsafe decision making. Yet Washington refuses to touch the 14. They tweak it around the edges. They'll study it. They'll test it in the sandbox, but they won't fix the machine that's grinding us into the dirt. Number two, the pilot program isn't built to protect drivers. It's built to protect carriers. Listen closely to this video today. The FMCSA will tell you this pilot is about fatigue science. But go read the actual pilot documents. They're public. The FMCSA states openly they are not measuring coercion. Remember that key word, coercion. Those of you that don't know, pay attention. They are not tracking whether carriers pressure drivers to use splits to make up time. They are not enforcing protections while the pilot runs. They admit the carrier gets the direct participation benefit, not the driver. They openly admit this out loud. The source, FMCSA Pilot Program Federal Register Notice. They outline that participating carriers will select participating drivers and manage data collection. So the same companies drivers complain about, the same ones who cut detention pay, manipulate time, and push drivers to maximize the clock, are the ones holding the clipboard during the experiment. It's like watching the fucking Muppet Show. That's not a safety study. That's a corporate-controlled fatigue lab. Number three, fatigue studies already exist. They've existed for 20 years or more. This pilot is not needed, folks. Mr. Bars, the FMCSA already has the 2014 FMCSA DOT Fatigue Management Program results. They also have the Canadian Split Sleeper Comparison Studies. They also have the Australia Flexible Fatigue Model. Multiple crash causation studies proving flexibility reduces fatigue. And over 15 years of driver petitions begging for flexibility. You know what they all say? Can you guess? Do you know what they all say? Give drivers more control over when they rest, and the roads will get safer. So why do we need another pilot? Bureaucrats like to spend money. But, no, seriously. Because Washington uses the word pilot the way politicians use the word later. Pilot means delay. A pilot means they can kick the goddamn forsaken can down the road a little bit further. A pilot means we hear you, but we don't actually want to change shit. The coercion problem is not addressed again this go round. FMCSA loves to say drivers can report coercion. Go try and do it on the FMCSA website and watch how fast someone from your local FMCSA gets back to you. That sounds fine on paper, but the pilot rule doesn't. Expand the definition of coercion. That's what we want you to do, guys. Guarantee whistleblower protections. Require carriers to show how they prevent coercion. Restrict dispatch manipulation. Address retaliation. Or prevent companies from pushing splits to cover their bad planning, to cover their screw-ups. We see it every day as drivers. So what does that mean for drivers? It means the safest thing for a driver is taking rest when they need it. Could still be turned into a tool for a carrier to squeeze the miles out of you. Flexibility without protection doesn't help drivers. It helps dispatchers. Remember how I said before? We pay for their inefficiencies. That's what this does. I speak about this as a driver who actually lived it, not from a Washington bureaucrat's desk or a chair. I'm not reading you data points from behind a desk. I'm telling you the damn truth from the driver's seat. 30 plus years, couple million miles. I've been out there at 2 a.m. looking for a place, a safe place to stop because the 14-hour clock ran out and put me in a corner. I've been told, just use your split. Use your split to fix someone else's bad planning. I've been pushed, pressured, coerced, and punished for trying to do the safe thing. I've been there. And I've stood on Constitution Ave. I've walked the halls of Congress. I've heard the way they talk.